What's up, guys? It's your boy Tapio Azimamba, also known as the Fitness Doctor, and I've decided to just do a bit of some talks that I'll just be talking about different aspects to also help with, especially mental growth, because I've noticed our generation is suffering a lot from this because of what I call distractions. Why a lot of people are not making it in our generations? I think the number one reason is number one, distractions. A lot of us are so distracted by social media. A lot of us are distracted by so much news going on about celebrities. And the sad thing about these distractions is that you know so much about the next person, but you know so little about yourself. Because all the answers that you're searching for lie within. I'm going to repeat this again. All the answers that you're searching for in your life, for your personal growth, in whatever aspects, are lying within. And the sad thing is that you will notice that you will scroll through your Instagram. You will notice that you will scroll through Instagram for a whole 3 hours. And what were you doing? You were looking at other people's lives. And you see, the sad thing about this is that there's a ripple effect. By you looking, constantly consuming other people's lives, you'll notice that you enter a state of depression. Why? Because you're constantly comparing. I've heard this statement that says comparison is the thief of joy. And in these times, we're going to have to eliminate distraction as much as possible, because instead of making us get closer to our goals, it's actually moving us further away from our goals, because you're constantly in an emotionally unstable state because of this pressure from social media, because there's a lot of social media pressure. So what am I talking about today? So I'm talking about the things that could be delaying our progress. Progress is what you call it, because some people progress is a decent life with married, with some kids. Progress for someone else could just be pursuing their career and doing well in their career. We all define progress in different ways. So whatever it is holding you back from your progress, this is what we're talking about. And the first thing I'm talking about was distractions. Point number 2 is instant gratification. Instant gratification is delaying us from getting a lot of our goals because we want quick fixes. We want results to come now. We want good things to come now. We want relationships to work now. We want our progress to come now. You go into the gym, you don't see yourself growing muscles in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, not looking like the other guys in the gym. And you already give up. Why? Because you're chasing instant gratification. Literally, relationships are now a swipe left away. You don't have to work for a relationship. You don't have to work for a sexual relationship. Like literally, if you swipe, you are in a relationship. So these are some of the things that are holding us back from the progress that we need to make in whatever aspect it is, because we all have a peak. But the thing is, we play so low because we're scared that if we fly so high and fall, people are going to laugh, which is going to lead me to point number 3. Point number 3 is fear. A lot of us fear, and 3/4 of the time, the things we fear actually don't come to pass. So you're holding back on your dream, you're holding back on your business, you're holding back on growing. Why? Because you fear, what if I fail? You're holding back on starting your YouTube channel. Why? Because you're scared, what if I fail? You're holding back on growing spiritually because you're scared that, what if I just start it for 2 days and I fall off? But the thing is that progress is in the small steps. Taking that one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. I've got this statement that I always say, that you need to do it wrong before you do it right. You need to do it wrong for you to learn how to do it right. So your progress is on the other side of fear. Like the other day, I wanted to do some YouTube road videos, and I was so scared. Like, I'm not usually a person who's quite intimidated by people, but because you're stepping into something that's uncomfortable, I was scared. Like, I was thinking, what are people gonna say? And this is one of the biggest fears that we have. It's not fears really that we'll fail, but what are people gonna say when we fail? Do you get what I mean? Like, what are people gonna say if this YouTube video does not get views? What are people gonna say if this YouTube video is bad quality? But what I say is, from where you are with whatever you have, start from where you are. remove the element of fear, because don't know if it was Winston Churchill that said, you will never make progress if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. Because just imagine, you're walking in a road, every dog barks, you throw a stone. Every dog barks, you throw a stone. Some people are really not necessary for you to give them your attention. So let's eliminate number one, distractions, progress. Let's eliminate problem number two, which is instant gratification. Know that slow progress is better than no progress. Don't chase that instant gratification. And the third thing that I talked about was fear. Fear of the unknown. Your growth is on the other side of fear. Your growth is on the other side of your comfort zone. But now what you need to do is to stand up from where you are. And trust me, when you pursue that thing that you fear the most, that is the most liberating feeling you can ever get. So guys, I'm going to be doing all these videos. Obviously, there's also an element of fear in me now as I do this. Why? Because I'm just thinking, what if I fail? What if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? Because your mind is there to protect you. It will quickly suggest the negative that could happen, but rarely will it suggest the positive that could happen. So now I want to remind you that there's always two sides to the story. As much as there's what if it could fail, but what if it could be a success? What if you win? What if you try and you blow? What if you try and you do the best thing that you've ever done? I know these videos now may not be the best, but I'm happy to do them and to start them. Why? Because I'm looking to progress. Because the more I do them, the more I'm going to know how to do them better. The more I'm going to start seeking other videos that are going to help me articulate this in the best way possible. The more I'm going to approach it in a more professional manner. The more I'm going to know that you're using too much gestures, you're moving too much, your hands are moving too much. Sit still. But it takes me doing it wrong for me to know how to do it right. So these are some of the tips that I thought I would just share with how to pursue your growth journey and some of the things that are hindering us from getting to our goals. Whether it's fitness, whether it's spiritual growth, whether it's emotional health, whatever it is, one of these is going to be bothering us. Not even one sometimes. Sometimes we suffer from all three. But the decision is all up to you. Wherever you are now, whatever country it is that you are in, eliminate all these three and you notice you become the best version of yourself. Have a beautiful day, guys. Always remember, another day, another opportunity to level up. You've got greatness in you.